This is making sausage part 2. At the video part 1, we weren't making sausage biscuit gravy. We were just making sausage. Wait, are we making sausage biscuit?
We're making sausage patties.
Oh, sausage patty. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Mom?
Yes. All right, so as you can see, the sausage patties have shrank. I went ahead and flipped these over because, as you can see, there starts to show a browning around the edge of the sausage patty. This one, however, is not quite ready. It's a little bit bigger, but notice once you flip them, after they get that browning around the edge, it'll start to have that sausage look to them. So let's go ahead and flip this bad boy. There you go. Look at that, it's beautiful. But the sausages have shrank. That's why I stress the importance of making sure you pat them out more so when that you do flip them over after they start cooking, they will shrink to the right size that you want them.
What?
The other thing you want to do is to make sure that you take your spatula and you mash down in the center of where see, look how it's puffing up. Can you see how it's elevated? You want to mash that down so it ensures a flatter cooking. Otherwise, you're going to end up eating a sausage that's cooked all the way on the outside and the inside's going to be raw.
Yeah, make sure you have the stove heat at level 5.
Why is that, Dominic?
What?
Why is it important to have it at level 5?
Because if you have it over 5, it will just splatter everywhere like crazy.
Which will, I mean, with hot grease, it will cause you to have some serious unwanted burns and possibly even scarring on your skin. Cut.
What?
Cut!
Okay. Oh yeah, just when I.
And so you know, never leave a plastic spatula resting in the skillet. You're gonna melt it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Plastic.
So the reason I paused the video on part 1 because my video camera's almost dead. So yeah. So I have to charge it right now. Okay, let's get back to.
All right, biscuits.
Oh wait, what?
You can't bring it, can you?
Wait, yes I can. It only has 2 lives.
Alright, so here you've got self-rising flour, milk, and butter. I recommend you using whatever recipe, family recipe, that you're more comfortable with.
Wait. Wait. Oh man, how are we gonna? Yeah, I'm like, wait, that. Okay, let's get this charging. Okay, bye. Go.
I recommend you using any sort of family recipe. As you can see, I am making the dough.
For what?
For the biscuits.
Oh, the biscuit.
If you use an all-purpose flour, make sure you have salt, baking powder, and yeast to make sure that the biscuits rise.
Oh, yeah, just like on my 4-H I did how to make yeast bread.
Right.
So we're making, I had to make sausage patties and biscuits?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
Okay, pause. Pause, Mommy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got some patties that are already ready.
And
I encourage you to have a paper plate with some paper towels ready to catch the drippings of all the grease from the sausages.
Here, let me just get this, but thank you so much.
I encourage you to have a paper plate with some napkins ready to catch all the drippings from the sausages.
Paper plates. So how many we need?
Just 8.
Okay, 8?
No. I already have a paper plate.
Oh, okay. What?
No, you're just silly.
I know. Looks like we're making some more patties.
Oh, drop it.
Oh. Like that face.
What?
That laughing face.
Shut the front door.
Shut the back door.
Shut the side door and while you're
Shut the up door.
garage.
Shut the up door.
Shut the garage.
Shut the door.
Just shut the garage.
Shut the closet.
Hey, shut your face.
Shut the candy.
Stop recording.
What? Oh. Okay. Jackson.
Alright, so a couple of things you need to know about making biscuits. Make sure you fold
Stop
your
anymore.
biscuits several times. Make sure you have plenty of extra flour. Right?
Okay, thank you, video game.
Because the last thing you want is a sticky biscuit because it won't come off well.
Sticky.
But the more you fold your biscuits, the higher it's going to rise and the more levels of peeling and flaking you're going to be able to have. You know those, what are they called? The Pillsbury biscuits or whatever.
I
You buy
have
at the store in the cans and you pop them open and you peel them off and put them on the pan and then you bake them and they rise and they're flaking. You've got layers. This is how it's done homemade. Okay?
Homemade, homemade. Homemade for everything.
And what was funny is I had to teach my 59-year-old mother how to do this. She was
What?
like, really? It's like, yeah. She's like, I didn't know that. I'm like, well, that's why they pay me the big bucks.
Me like mama?
Yeah, like my mom.
Oh, Keely said, if you say a person's name on, no wait.
For some. Alright.
Look at that magnificent pounding. Let's get up here. Wow, these will look good.
Alright, so you cut out your biscuits. You can use whatever you want as far as a cutter. It doesn't really matter. You can even use a glass. It doesn't
A
matter.
glass. Oh wow, a glass.
You can. I mean, as long as it cuts into the flour, you're fine.
Yeah, Mommy, I need to ask you something.
But, alright. Once you cut out your first round of biscuits,
Yeah.
you can multitask and check on your sausages that are still cooking. Which they are doing beautifully.
Oh, Mommy,
Yeah.
forgot. Oh wait, now I remember. Okay, actually.
Stop coughing, dude.
Sorry.
Have you gotten your phone yet?
What? No,
Why not?
because I haven't stopped coughing.
Oh, okay.
You have long hair.
What?
You have long hair. You look beautiful. Look at that beautiful face.
Dominic, you are
Hey,
such a charmer, and thank you.
Oh, I did my bad. Oh, Mommy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, back to recording. Action. Look at those patties. The delicious patties. Man, my stomach hurts. I'm starving. I didn't feel good all day at school.
Do what?
I didn't feel good all day at school. No, it's time.
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes, okay.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say is once you cut out your biscuits, if you have a little bit left over, just mold it into a nice, pretty odd biscuit. This will be the most delicious one anyway.
Yeah. The baby biscuit. Oh.
Set your timer.
Okay, let me just zoom in. All the way to what?
Well, my recipe calls for 15 to 20 minutes. I put it on 16 minutes, and at that point, I check to make sure that the biscuits are done. If I need to go longer, it just really depends on your oven and what the temperatures go to, and the range of the temperatures. This oven is pretty accurate. I found out that 1 extra minute, depending on the recipe, is perfect. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. What?
Cut.
Okay. We're back on live.
Alright, so
Okay.
finishing up the last bit of our biscuits. Is there any way you can come and take a closer look?
Okay. Oh wow, 3 lives.
Notice how the meat up here is still red, and yet how the sides are starting to turn brown. Watch what happens when I flip it over. Beautiful sausage color. That is absolutely gorgeous. All right. You think this one's ready?
Yep.
Yep, I think so too. Beautiful. Now what about this one?
It looks good. Looks kind of good.
Looks like it's ready.
Yep.
Alright, this one probably needs a few more minutes.
Okay.
We'll check it in a minute. Now, good rule of thumb, all of this wonderful sausage grease or bacon grease, if you decide to cook bacon, all those drippings that are left over, save them. They are amazing for making eggs or, let's say, a pot roast. So I'll show you what you can keep them in. I keep my bacon grease in a little jar of what used to be honey.
Oh yeah.
Any sort of jar you can use is fine. I also have a pesto jar that I use to keep my other grease in. Okay?
I love you, Robbie.
I love you too.
No, I love recording.
Alright, so let's look back at our sausages. Look at how, like, as soon as we flipped them, 30 seconds later it's starting to rise again. So you want to mash those down.
Mash them. Squish them. Squish them.
Okay?
Flip them.
Alright, you can cut it.
Got what? Oh, okay. Did you know? Did you know that I'm actually using my mom's account? Well, I don't really have a YouTube account. What's her name? Like, oh, hey, mommy. Goodbye. Okay, back on live.
Alright, so our biscuits are done.
Yay!
Make sure you grab a hot pad. If you grab the pan with your hands, it will burn. It will really hurt.
Everybody knows that, right?
Well, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Look at how tall those biscuits are.
I know,
That's
right?
beautiful.
I know, right?
Absolutely beautiful. All right.
Absolutely beautiful.
So, always
hi,
make sure you
Joe.
turn off the stove. Make sure you turn off the oven.
Yep. Turn off everything.
Always make sure this is not sticking out. You want to push it back in. That way nobody knocks it over.
Okay.
All right.
Like I will. Hey, Joe, I'm